I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Right, here we go guys, something a little bit different today. So Ted has come down and we're checking out his Mk6 Fiesta ST. It's a little bit of a collab because he also runs a YouTube channel called THATFROZENFEZ. Today, just going to be showing you around this. And yeah, I'm sure Ted will tell us a bit more about the car in a minute. Right, so I've just dragged Ted out into the middle of nowhere. So for anyone ain't already seen him, here he is.
We're out in the country.
We're just going to do a brief overview and then you guys can obviously go over to his channel and find out a bit more.
Just do the obvious. Obviously, we've got the mount tune, cold air intake. The problem is, a lot of see stuff on the Mk6s now. They don't like hard to get.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is going turbo, this will be up for sale at some point. Obviously, we've got the Kozov manifold. Does need a respray because it just rubs and all sorts of. And then obviously to complete 200 spec, as you guys know, we've got some Newman phase 2 cams installed as well. Unfortunately, the engine's running a bit like it's got a bit of blow by at the minute, so it hasn't made the full figures. It made 192, but we have got a forged build on the way with a turbo conversion coming. And obviously we've got the other stuff with like the AirTech catch can. Probably not necessary for this sort of build, but it just makes it a bit easier because I don't know if you know, there's a lot of PCV issues on this.
Right, yeah,
the pipes splitting on the bottom.
Right, got
so this will just do away with it, and then you ain't got the issue. And there's not really much else to it. I mean, it's got some PowerFlex mounts that you can't really see. I mean, that's the only one you can really see.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously the Pro Alloy bottle that decides to just pee everywhere at the time. Some silicone noses.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've relocated the battery, so because obviously, as you know, the turbo will sit at the back here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll need a place to put my filter, so this will need to move as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's really much, like that's pretty much it for the engine, really. There's not really much to these.
Right, Ted, I've got to say, I'm loving the white on white. So what are these wheels then?
So they are Bowler B10s. They're quite, I'd say they're a common wheel within the Ford scene.
Yeah.
But I do get the question quite a lot. So the size of them is obviously a 17 by 7.5J. I think they're an ET35 because for some reason they don't actually print it on these. Quite odd, but I'm sure they're an ET35. And then it's got obviously 20mm axle spacers.
Yeah.
You probably won't be able to see them from where you are. I wouldn't want to kneel on that ground. But yeah, it's 20mm spacers just to bring them out. And then the tyres, just Falcons.
Yeah.
I can't remember the variant of Falcon, but it's literally a Falcon, and there's slightly a smaller stretch because obviously with the 20mm and this offset, it does catch quite a bit.
Yeah,
so
got ya.
With the slight stretch of a 195/40 17, it allows me to lower it back down fully again, because before I had to fully raise it.
So Ted, let's have a little talk about the interior then. What have you done in here?
Okay, so we have obviously the fancy armrest.
Yeah,
that everyone normally hates.
I like that.
Just a cheap double dim radio from China, believe it or not. It's actually, that costs like £130.
Fair enough.
Can't complain at all.
Decent.
I've changed all like this. If I to put the ignition on, like the switches.
Yeah.
They turn white. Obviously that one's got to be running.
Yeah,
like blue.
Nice.
See a little phone holder, some TT vents as well.
Yeah, they're nice, they are.
They're not too bad. I'm going to get the matching thing for here. You can. I've actually found it the other day. You can get a matching.
Oh, okay. So nice.
And then obviously focus heater controls. This is quite a common question. If I'm honest, I've done a video on this, but it's an absolute pain. So just buy a preset done. It's worth the £60. I promise you.
Nice.
I've done like some leather wrapping on this and stuff like that in the cards, but I'm probably going to do away with it because it's going a bit funny now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the most important thing is obviously the headliner with the old starlights in it.
So cool they are.
And I mean, we can...
You done a video on this, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, I did a video on it. I mean, it wasn't the most clearest video, but it should sort of get the point across on how to do it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
If anyone gets confused, just always ask them. I'm always happy to help.
Proper cool, that is, yeah.
And then you just change all the colours and
That's
stuff.
wicked.
I normally just leave them blue because
Yeah.
it matches all the instrument cluster that's been done as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And any switches and stuff is all
Yeah,
blue.
true,
Like,
nice.
not really much. I've tried keeping it tasteful, but
it is tasteful,
like,
yeah, definitely.
just I quite like the original leather look anyway. It's quite alright, to be fair.
No, it is definitely.
We did have a K-brace in the back, and I do apologise, viewers, because I did remove it because I got a small rust hole. So we won't see that today, but if you do want to see the K-brace, then I'm sure, I made a video on it anyway.
Yeah.
But
It was really good to meet Ted today and check out his Mk6 Fiesta. All of his links will be in the description box below. Thanks for coming round, mate. And I'll be going down to his soon and checking out all the projects he's got there. Remember, if you did enjoy the video, give it a like. And if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel to see more. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.